Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled in the heart of the countryside, lived three best friends, Ethel, Martha, and Vivian. The three women had known each other for decades and shared a bond that went beyond mere friendship. They had witnessed each other's weddings, celebrated the births of their children, and supported each other through life's many ups and downs. Now in their 70s, the women had entered a new phase of their lives. Their children were grown and had families of their own, and their husbands had either passed away or lived in nursing homes due to health issues. Despite the challenges that age had brought, the three friends were determined to make the most of their twilight years. One sunny afternoon, the women were enjoying a cup of tea in Ethel's backyard when the topic of conversation turned to their love lives. Vivian, a sassy redhead with a sharp wit, spoke up. "You know, I've been thinking," she began, as the other two women leaned in to listen. "Just because we're in our 70s doesn't mean we should give up on love and intimacy. I, for one, still crave the touch of a man." Martha, a kind-hearted silver-haired beauty, nodded in agreement. "I think you're right, Vivian. Life is too short not to enjoy every moment, including the romantic ones." Ethel, the wise and gentle soul of the group, smiled warmly. "You both make a good point. It's important for us to embrace our desires and not let society dictate how we should feel or act at our age." With that, the three friends decided to put their words into action. They each took a different approach to finding companionship and intimacy, eager to prove that woman over the age of 70 could still be sexually active and fulfilled. Vivian, always one for adventure, decided to try her hand at online dating. She created a profile on a senior dating site, sharing her love for travel, gardening, and jazz music. Within days, she was inundated with messages from eligible suitors. Martha, on the other hand, chose to volunteer at a local community center. There, she met a charming gentleman named Harold, who shared her passion for knitting and baking. They quickly became friends, and their relationship blossomed into something more as they spent more time together. Ethel, the most traditional of the three, decided to place a personal ad in the local newspaper. To her surprise, she received several responses, one of which was from a charming man named Edward. They exchanged letters for weeks, bonding over their love of literature and classical music. As the seasons passed, the three friends found themselves happier than they had been in years. Their newfound love and companionship brought a sparkle to their eyes and a spring to their steps. They continued to support each other, sharing their experiences and learning from one another. One day, while enjoying a picnic in the park, the women began reminiscing about their past loves and the passion they had once felt. Vivian, who had been dating a man named Max for several months, confessed that she had recently experienced an incredible night of love with him. Martha and Ethel, feeling inspired by Vivian's story, began to share their own experiences. Martha spoke of the tender moments she shared with Harold, while Ethel recounted the passionate nights she had spent with Edward. As they listened to each other, the women felt a sense of pride and empowerment. They knew that their love lives were not over and that they still had so much to give and receive. They vowed to continue embracing their desires and to support each other in their quest for love and happiness. And so, the three friends continued to live their lives to the fullest, proving that age was just a number and that love, passion, and intimacy knew no bounds. They became a beacon of hope for other women in their community, inspiring them to embrace their desires and to never let society's expectations hold them back. As the years went by, the townspeople grew accustomed to seeing the three friends happily walking hand in hand with their partners. Their love and joy were contagious, and it wasn't long before other women in the community began to follow in their footsteps. Seniors' centers started offering workshops on dating and communication, and local book clubs began discussing romantic novels. The town transformed into a place where love and intimacy were celebrated at every age, and the stigma surrounding seniors and sexuality began to dissipate. Ethel, Martha, and Vivian continued to be each other's biggest supporters, attending events together and celebrating their triumphs in love. They firmly believed that as long as there was love in their hearts, they would never grow old. One evening, as the three friends sat together in Ethel's cozy living room, they reminisced about their journey and how far they had come. They marveled at the love they had found and the lives they had touched along the way. Vivian, her eyes shining with pride, raised her glass of champagne. To us, she toasted, may we always be a symbol of love, passion, and the power of friendship. Martha and Ethel raised their glasses in agreement, and they clinked their glasses together in a show of unity and sisterhood. As the years continued to pass, the three friends continued to thrive, proving that love knew no limits. Their story became a testament to the power of friendship, the resilience of the human spirit, and the belief that love could be found at any age. And so, the legend of Ethel, Martha, and Vivian lived on, inspiring generations of women to follow their hearts and to never let fear or societal expectations stand in the way of their happiness. Their love and passion were a beacon of hope, a reminder that age was just a number and that true love knew no bounds.
Please subscribe to my channel Lessons of Life and press the bell notification icon.